Hello. Happy New Catalogue Day. My name is Ellen Woodbridge and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. But I love not only supporting my Aussie customers and followers, I love supporting all my overseas friends and followers. So welcome. New catalogue. Sorry, just making sure the technology is working today. Yes, it is. Woohoo. So, new catalogue went live at midnight. So if it is your first time here, when we get a new catalogue or a new release, I do a walkthrough, catalogue tour, all of those things. Now, I have already put in an order at God knows what time this morning. I started putting it in at midnight. I have a lot of paper shares I needed to order, so I was inputting all those individual numbers. It did take me quite a while, but the order is in, and I do have spaces in my designer series paper share. So if you're after information on that, pop over to my Facebook page, and I do have a post not too far down with all of that information for my Aussie people only. So not only do we have the brand new annual catalogue today, we also have an online exclusive release. So I will be going through both of them with you today. So, hello Deborah, hello Shari, thank you so much for joining me. I will be going through fairly swiftly through things. Now, if you have any questions, please ask. But I do ask, when you're asking questions, be specific, because when I see your comments, they are going to be delayed. So I may need to go back a bit. Sorry if you can hear my husband's phone ringing. He is obviously on the phone and it's one of his phones ringing. All good. Everyone just heard Knight Rider. So yes, just be specific in any questions, and I'm always more than happy to go back and talk about those things with you. Now, I have had this catalogue since March when I went to the Demonstrator launch in Brisbane. Have I looked through it 1,000 times? No. Have I looked through it 100 times? No, but I have looked through it quite a bit. So let's go through it together. If you do have one, hey Kerry, how are you? Hey Leslie, if you do have your catalogue, grab it out and follow through with me, and you may find some things or some information that you didn't know existed. So let's see if I can flip this around without any technological issues. Please wish me luck. Right. There we go. That's part one done. So, if anyone needs to get a catalogue, please reach out to me. Kerry, I sent you a catalogue, didn't I? Oh, good. You got your catalogue in the mail. Perfect. We are on exactly the same wavelength. I was pretty sure I did send you one in the catalogue. I'm so sorry. The orientation lock duva thing was not liking me. And thank you all so much for joining me a little earlier than normal today, because a family friend, hey Glenna, how are you? A family friend who lives in another state is visiting me today, so I'm a bit excited. So we're having lunch. Just want to zoom out a titch. Too much, too little. Hold on. I'm hoping, just need to go out the tintiest, more. I just want to get the full height of the page in. Okay, that should be good. I'll just go get rid of the shadows and I'll be back. Oh, and I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I completely apologise if I do get a phone call and it interrupts us for just a second because, sorry, I've just realised this is not straight. Just going to pull back the tinsiest bit because it annoys me when the lines aren't straight. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get it. Let's go. So this annual catalogue goes from today, which is May 6th, 2025, to April. Let me check that date on the back. It actually goes till the 4th of May next year. Okay, so we have this baby for a whole year. So this catalogue is filled with all the basics that we need. So it's filled with scrapbook kits, lots of stamps, all of our inks, our cardstock, all the basics that we need. This is where we find them in our annual catalogue. And then we have all of our beautiful extras and lots of similar things that you find in this catalogue. They are also found in our online exclusives and in our mini catalogue, which will come out in September. So that will be our next mini catalogue. So I really love the cover of the catalogue. We have some scrapbooking, we have some card making, a stamp set, a die, all the things that we use to make beautiful handmade products. We have Miss Louisa joining the fun. Yay, Helen, you found me and you haven't missed anything really. Louisa, please sit down. Yes, say hello to everyone. She's whacking her tail against the wall. Excuse me, down. Thank you. Right, so she is now positioned, ready to go. Let's open the catalogue and get moving. So as always, we have a message from Sarah Douglas, who is our CEO, and Shelley Gardner, who is her mother and founder and board chair. So I love that we always get a message from them, and we do have a lot of pages that show exactly what Stampin' Up is about. Hey Shaz, Stampin' Up is about gathering together. I do that in my team meetings and my classes. Helen is here, missed her last month. The weather was woeful. And we always gather together and craft and talk everything Stampin' Up. Hey Donna. Okay, so, oh dear, the wet finger. Lucky this is my copy of the catalogue. Okay, so we have our table of contents on the next page, and we have some icons. So these icons are really important to know about. So the pink N denotes products that are brand new to this catalogue. We have a QR code which you can have more information, a video, all kinds of things go along with the QR code. So have your phone ready when you're looking through this under your own steam, and you will be able to get more information. And of course, you can always ask me. I'm always here to help. The shopping cart with a heart. More details on this product marked with this icon can be found on the reference pages or on our online store. So we do have some reference pages throughout the catalogue. So we have a little overview on our kits. We have our scrapbooking workshop kits. We have a quick and easy options section. And then we have creativity your way. So the step-by-step crafting is our kits. Our quick and easy options is probably the next step up. And then we've got our stamps, dies, punches, our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, all the bells and whistles. Okay, so let's go over. I love this. We go through a lot of these things when we gather together as a larger company. Find your reason to craft. Is it a sympathy card for someone in need? And I generally make baby cards and sympathy cards as I need them. DIY gift wrapping and tags and gifts. A giant stash of thank you cards to have on hand. I always wish I had thank you cards on hand just to give someone who's done an amazing job, and I never do. I'll put my hand up and say I'm really bad at that. To make table settings for special events, goodie bags for party favors, mini scrapbooks for an event. Scrapbooking doesn't have to be chronological. You can just do a smaller scrapbook for an event. Invitations to celebrate a birthday. I've done a lot of those over the years with the kids. Gift card holders to thank all the teachers. Gift card holders as your family gets older are also great. I do make a lot of gift card style things at Christmas. The last year I didn't have to make as many because I had some already done from the years before, so I just used those. So yes, and then it invites you to write your own. So now we are in step-by-step crafting, but don't forget about our newish rewards program. So you shop and you earn rewards that can be used on subsequent orders. So you're saving and then you repeat again. So every time you shop, you earn rewards, and the rewards you earn on that order go into subsequent orders. So you may have some rewards waiting there to be used, or you may save them up to buy something big. Maybe there's a suite you've got your eye on and you're saving up that money. That's awesome. So I love saving money and I love spending rewards. Okay, so kits collections. All of our kits collections are found in the online store. We have highlighted just a few here. Support and sympathy. So this is called Beautiful Blues Kit. This was actually released today. I will show you a bit closer up of this kit when I go through the online exclusives. We have had the heirloom arrangements. Currently it is unavailable in Australia, but it is gorgeous, and when it does come back in Australia, I will make some more cards with it because it is a beautiful kit. So we have our all-inclusive kits which you can follow along, and then if you have leftover bits, you can always make another card or another project with those bits. So we do have celebration kits. They came out the other month. They're gorgeous. And we have pop-up pals. I've seen this in person. It's gorgeous. It's an upcoming kit, so do keep your eye out for that. So we do have our scrapbook workshop kit. So if you are a scrapbooker, scrapbooking for Stampin' Up was a thing years and years ago, and it's coming back due to the influx of former close to my heart customers and makers. So I love that we have got back into it. I haven't got back into it yet, but I really have a feeling that I should. So if you think I should, do some scrapbooking, tell me. And if you are a scrapbooker, we do have a 3-day scrapbook event coming. So it is similar event to what Close to My Heart used to do, and it is a 3-day event. You can participate live or you can watch the recordings, and all you have to do to participate in the event is buy the products. And it makes a whole album with 12 two-page spreads, and you get everything, obviously, except for the photos. Hey Brenton, how are you? So this is our first scrapbooking workshop kit. So we do our scrapbooking products in a few ways, and the scrapbooking workshop kit is the first. So it makes 3 two-page spreads. So 1, 2, 3. The kit includes one of each item listed below, so here, and it coordinates with the Scrapbooking from Scratch products on page 67. So it tells you where you can get additional things. So you get designer series paper, a couple of sticker sheets, the 2-tone cardstock, you get step-by-step instructions. If you want to make the pages without photos in mind, you do get photo holders. So it tells you what size photo you would want to put there, so you can cut that down. Hello April, how are you? You think I should, as the scrapbooking kits are really nice. They look really nice, I just haven't done that. And from my wish list last night of things I wanted to purchase, I actually had the new album there, but I didn't have a kit. So maybe I need to spend some of my own Stampin' rewards and get a kit, get an album, get some page protectors, maybe get some flip-flaps and do some scrapbooking with you. Because, hey, I got plenty of photos. I used to be a scrapbooker. Shh. Scrapbooking was my first love, and then card making was my second love, and now card making is my first love. So if you didn't know that, that's what it is. I love that they give us the featured colors here. So we've got 3 of the brand new in colors: Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, and Timid Tiger, and also Petunia Pop and Summer Splash, which are returning in colours. So that one was called Memories in Bloom. This one is called Turtley Sweet. So this is our turtle set, as you can see from here. But also within this set, you get things that aren't necessarily heavily turtle related. I have ordered this designer series paper, so I'd actually be really happy to share that with you, and how versatile that paper is, even though it is themed with a cartoon turtle character. So that is the Turtley Sweet. Once again, DSP, 2 sticker packs. Is it sticker or is it stickers and pre-cut images? So some of them are die cut, some of them are stickers, but it's great. It's all really easy, ready to go. This scrapbook kit is called Weekend Adventures. And this is probably very outdoorsy, very masculine kit. And I love that we've gone more of a kit. We've had more of a floral kit. And then we have this kit. So we're kind of hitting everything. We've gone for those really nice regal colors with this. And it's the same kind of layout. But you get 3 sticker sheets and pre-cut images here, so you can see close-up of these products online. So if the catalogue isn't enough, go put in Weekend Adventures in the search bar on my online store, and you will be able to have a look at these closer up. So this one is called Celebrate Together. So all about celebrations. Loving that lavender style purple flowers. I am a purple girl. And we've got celebrations with the celebration sips. And we have kind of the B-sides of the celebration zips with the florals there. And once again, you get 3 of those stickers and pre-cut images, which is great because they are quite prominent on all of the pages. And I even think they recommend doing some embossing. So if we go back, because I think I missed out telling you, there is kind of a bit, this has some twine that's recommended because they do recommend additional products. And these additional products, you want some flip-flaps to add extra photos. So there's kind of something extra that they add in. And this has got some tearing in it. So we have something a little bit extra for you to try with each one. You got for the reverse sides, Helen. I thought, yeah, I'm really happy to get it. I ordered all my DSP last night because, as you saw, I am doing a DSP paper share. So I ordered 2 packs of everything because I want some paper as well, not just to do the paper shares for those who wanted to participate. Okay, so join the challenge. This is a creative challenge on Instagram. That looks like an Instagram page if ever I've seen one. So we can learn about colour theory on page 136 and test out some colour combinations in these boxes. Grab 2 stamp sets and designer series paper, and wouldn't you think of pairing together and challenge yourself to use them on the same projects. I show you guys that incidentally all the time because I do that. Okay, we are at Quick and Easy Options. I'm due for a drink, so just give me a second. Thank you. So this is the step up from our step-by-step kits. Okay, so mix and match. These are our pre-printed die-cut ephemera packs. So you can see here they have made a card from the cards and envelopes, and they have used some of the images, collated them together, and added a greeting from the greetings for all. And do you know what? Grabbing a pen here, I need to add that to my wish list because I keep on saying I will get it. As page 25, greetings for all. I will be doing this. I kind of got the essentials that I needed last night, but this is a carryover item, and I do already have a touch of gold. Oh no, they're newer touch of gold tags, but we did previously have gold tags. Now if you're ever stuck for an idea, we do have some fantastic card and tag sketches or templates for you to follow. If you struggle with design, these are great to get you started. Now whenever I follow a template, I often don't end up where the sketch or template ends up. I go in a different direction, but it is great to give me a start of somewhere to go. So we do have embossed cards and envelopes, and we do have Real Red and Misty Moonlight textured stripe cards and envelopes, so they are a great base. So here are some projects that the designers have made using those products. So it doesn't look like you've stuck and plonked everything on the card, but that is exactly what they've done. It's already printed, colored, and you've done some sticking, plonking, and you've made some design decision making. So, and recreate these examples exactly as shown, or use them as a starting point. So we are encouraged to use our catalogue as inspiration. Okay, now we have some scrapbook templates. Okay, so here are 2, 4, 8 scrapbook templates for you to start. Now, we do have some ephemera packs that have carried over from previous catalogues. So we've got the fully flowering, which I have. I also have saying something. I have birthday treats. Now, I never use that kit. That is something I have to grab out really soon. And I do have a 60th birthday on the weekend, and I've got my stepdaughter's birthday. So I think on my Thursday video, I will absolutely be making some birthday cards. I know my stepdaughter's birthday, I'm going to be using the storybook designer series paper because she's a gardener. So those products are going to be amazing. I'm not sure what I'm using for the 60th, but this birthday treats might actually work really well for a quick and simple cart. Okay, we do have our memories and more, and this is great for mini scrapbooks or a holiday scrapbook, something like that. So the albums are 6x8, and you can get variety packs of page protectors or pocket pages, and I did show you these cards. So in the description box below there is a color comparison video, and that included me using these memories and more cards as to make some cards. See you, Glenna. Thank you so much for dropping in. And you've got your cards and envelopes, which means you can use the cards as a gift card, not just as a filler or a backing in the album. So that's our memories and more. Now, quick ink. So this is showcasing our classic Stampin' spots. I do have blank Stampin' spots here. I'm just going to do a comparison. Coastal Cabana normal ink pad, and these are our Stampin' spots. We are not going to go through opening this again. Now, there are a few differences. So the classic ink pads actually have a foam inside where the ink is, and our Stampin' spots have a linen material on the inside. The ink on both of these products is exactly the same. So the good thing is, as you guys know, we are not getting a full size in cloud cover because there is a chemical reaction with the re-inker and the foam, and it's chemistry. I never took chemistry at school, but we can get the small Stampin' spot in this classic assortment, or I am going to buy the re-inker and just use my uninked Stampin' spots to make my own. So you can do some great things. You can create a pattern just by using them square. You can swipe them across a page, or you can use a couple of them to create a two-tone on a stamp. So these are the two assortments that we have, and these are brand new assortments, this catalogue. So the colours: garden green, cloud cover, real red, petal pink, early espresso, and assortment number 2, melon mambo, darling duckling, granny apple green, fresh freesia, and basic grey. Okay, going on with our quick and easy options. I have used Layered Thoughts a little bit, and everyone's there going, it's a great sentiment set. It is, and it takes up a lot of room on a card that you don't have to do much more. So they have just added in some of the fully flowering ephemera pieces, sentiment across the front, done card. Now you will see this $1 million sign or icon throughout the catalogue. So when us as demonstrators achieve $1 million sales, we can design a stamp set. So these will feature throughout the catalogue, and this is Barb Broomhalls. Simple congratulations. You can get some really great cards out of that. And this congratulation fits perfectly on our basic white note cards and envelopes. Next stamp set is Encircled with Love, and this coordinates with the 1 7/8 circle punch. Now last night when I was ordering, hey Sue, how are you? I couldn't order it, but I am probably going to do a little order today, or it was still today when I ordered, but I may do just an additional little order, and I'm going to try and get that. And I couldn't get my cloud cover re-inker, and we're going to get Greetings for All, so, and a scrapbook kit. I've got to write that down. I've got to work out which one I want. Scrapbook kit, okay, and then I will turn that into 3 videos because there are 3 double pages, so that's something we can do together. Oh, that's okay, no problem, Sue. So these are some returning favorite stamps. We have Simple Birthday, Choose Happy, Simply Said, which I have and I have used quite a bit, and With You in Mind. So 2 of those are carrying over $1 million sales. Okay, what's in your bag? How many times have you in your bag, in your crafting stash? Oh, so it's a bit of a bingo game. Yes, I do have a lot of those turn up in very unusual places. So, and that's what that is how you're classified at the bottom. I love that. So now we are going into Creativity Our Way, where we're using all of the things without a safety net under us and we are just going for it and doing it our way. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, oh no, I'm on early. That's great. I'm so glad you found me. Okay, so the first collection that I am showing you, I'm just going to scooch this down a bit just to show you the colors. This is called Florals in Bloom. Now, I do have some of these products and I have now ordered the designer series paper. So we've got Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, Summer Splash, Secret Sea, and Petunia Pop as part of the colors that are in this collection. So some beautiful samples there. What a great way to show off the designer series paper. Okay, so we have a double set, a double bundle set in this collection. So we have Pretty Florals, which I got the stamp set as a prize at on stage, and I've now bought the dies. I still have my die cut sitting there from last week, the week before, and I need to make a cut. We also have Sweet Blooms with the beautiful words. I have finally ordered the In Color Pearls. Don't ask me why I hadn't, but I have now ordered them. And we have the gorgeous Florals in Bloom designer series paper. So when I get these papers in, I will show them to you, not on a screen or in a catalogue. But if you want a closer look at them, go to the online store. Okay, so hand painted florals. So all that designer series paper was hand painted and then assembled, which I love that we have amazing artists who design so many of our products. So also a lot of the dies from this collection actually match up with our designer series paper. So you can quickly cut out these 3 flowers and then use them on your project. So it's a quick way. If you're after a quick card, you don't have to actually color anything, stamp anything. They're there ready to use. And of course you can also do a bit of hand cutting. Okay, beautiful cards. So here is a closer look at the dies and how they layer up to make some beautiful blooms. Okay, beautiful scrap. Well, it's not really a scrapbook page, it's a frame. And they have popped so many of those flowers off. And that is just done with the stamp set and dies. That's gorgeous. Great way to commemorate a lovely photo. So here is our turtley cute, and Helen has already told us she bought this designer series paper for the B-sides. I tend to agree with her. So the colors in this: Poppy Prey, Crushed Curry, Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Shaded Spruce, and Pool Party. So we have some really cute samples there. Even though every project has a turtle on it, have a look at the background papers that they've done. They've got a cute embossing folder there. We've got the ribbon. We also have some hexagonal, is that what they're called? Yes, shades of green hexagons in our embellishments, but they're just fun B-sides. But if you love turtles, and that is fine, I do have a stepson who loves turtles, and we've got the stamp set and dies, ribbon, embossing folder, and the embellishments, as well as the paper. Okay, so we even have some scenes in the designer series paper that we can cut out to make our perfect backgrounds. Okay, so we have those there. Great for some party decorations. So yeah, the scenes, the party decorations, look at all that beautiful texture from that designer series, that embossing folder. Okay, next suite is beautiful gallery. So I've already made some cards using the designer series paper, thinking the 60th card that I need to make that will be a masculine card. I'm thinking of maybe using this paper. So we have Peach Pie, Mossy Meadow, Lost Lagoon, Secret Sea, Crumb Cake, and Basic Beige. So this is so beautiful, this layout with all the antique things, the antique ducks. Oh my God, I grew up in the duck era. That's all I'm gonna say. So once again, this is a larger suite with 2 bundles as the accompaniment to the designer series paper. So you have beautiful motifs. So these 3 dies partially die cut and they pop up. So it says die cuts partially pop up design, and then you have these 2. So don't be disappointed. Oh, no problem, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheryl. Sorry, Cheryl, you crack me up. Okay, so yes, partially die cut. Don't be disappointed that they don't die cut all the way through, but I'm sure you could snip them out if you needed to. Then we have gallery blooms and these amazing frames. I don't have them, but I've seen beautiful things done with these frames. And then there are the five blooms direct cutouts, and then we have 2, 4, 6, 7 individual blooms that don't go with the stamp set. They don't directly go with the stamp set. So you've got a lot of scope here. We have the damask embossing folder, which I have used. The pressed flower motifs that I'm still haven't bought. No, Helen, I did not have the 3 flying ducks, but I swear a lot of my mum's friends did. We did have a duck doorstop, but we never had the 3 flying ducks on the wall. Sorry to disappoint you, Helen. We have the beige ribbon, classic ribbon, which is gorgeous. I have used that in conjunction with this designer series paper, but I definitely think I'm making my masculine card out of this paper. I'm thinking maybe this one right here, but we shall see on Thursday. Okay, now we've got, so these are the frames in action, and down here as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So these are the partial die cuts, and then we have a close-up look at the embossing folder and those embellishments. Okay. Oh, I didn't look up how to say this beforehand. Oh my God, Donna, your mum had the 3 ducks. Hey, Rosemary, how are you? The Japanese art of putting broken stuff together is our next suite, because I can't say it, I'm going to butcher it, and my best friend is a Japanese teacher, so she will crucify me if I don't say it right. The colours in the suite: petal pink, old olive, cloud cover, misty moonlight, basic beige, and gold. So the designer series paper is a specialty designer series paper. We do have the stamp set and dies, and you get the crack stamps and the crack dies. So that gives you a lot of scope of things you can do. So you can stamp the cracks and emboss them in gold, or you can die cut them out and add them to a project. So these ones are added, and I'd say these ones are embossed. So gorgeous designer series paper. If you're not into that style, the B-sides are gorgeous. Okay, and we do have an embossing folder, and we have the flower accents, which are different to the flower accents in the previous suite. Okay, and I do love the paper, and I am getting it. So here is showing the embossing, cutting out some of the gold veining from the embossing folder, and showing how we can color the designer series paper using our Stampin' blends. So boho vibes is our next suite. So the designer series paper in this is 6x6, and we've got some more information here. The colours in this suite are petal pink, Cajun craze, daffodil delight, mossy meadow, cloud cover, and secret sea. So this one's a bit funky. I think it's a little bit different in a really good way. So these colors are very much in home decorating at the moment, and they are very on trend. Oh, you had the double, the 3 ducks and the duck doorstop. Oh, Leslie, overachieving there. Sorry, Rosemary, there were ducks, gold ducks in one of the suites earlier if you weren't here, which is why we're talking about the ducks. So we have sunshine vibes, and we have these really fun rainbow dies, and they're wonky rainbows, which I love. So they're not perfect. We do have some perfect rainbows in the 6x6 designer series paper, but we have wonky rainbows in the dies, which is fun. Really fun sentiments in there, and I like that we've got the sunshine to go with the rainbows. So and we also have these, I think are called the muted palette dots. I did order these, and of course I've ordered the paper. I love that they've cut out some of the designer series paper to pop on to make a really fun card, and they've put it behind the die cut here once again to make a really fun card. And here, just to step it up, they've used all these individual pieces in different colors to create a really special card. And then once you cut them in all of the colors, you've then got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got enough pieces for 5 cards. So that is a great way to get a whole lot of cards made. Cut them out in 5 colors, do your card base and your card front, and off you go. You have 5 cards ready to rock and roll and send to people. Okay, we are scrapbooking from scratch now. Now this is different from our kits. Okay, this is scrapbooking from scratch. So we've got our scrapbook workshop kits earlier in the catalogue. We have our quick and easy scrapbooking earlier in the catalogue. This is scrapbooking from scratch. So this is where we can buy the products and then make it ourselves. And I think they may have some instructions as well. But we've also got those beautiful scrapbook templates. Okay, we don't get any instructions with these because these are from scratch, but we do have great coordinating products which is going to help us from the start. So this is Memories in Bloom, and if you remember, we do also have that scrapbook kit. Hey Shelley, I'm glad you're here live as well. So we have the same designer series paper that is in the suite, but in this scrapbooking from scratch, you also get a sticker sheet. So if you're more of a scrapbooker and love this, you can get an accent sticker sheet. So it's a different number to the designer series paper, and you get the sticker sheet. We have a coordinated 2-tone cardstock pack that matches the designer series paper, and we have a separate stamp set. So this stamp set isn't anywhere else in the catalogue. It is designed to go with this suite of scrapbooking products. Hopefully that makes sense, that these ones are all separate. You can buy one, you can buy all, but it isn't in a kit. Sorry, just need to take a swig of water. I happen to be doing lots of talking. Okay. So now we have our Turtley Sweet collection. So we spoke about the designer series paper, and we have our sticker sheet. We have our matching 2-tone cardstock, which is 12 by 12, and we have our stamp set. So they're showing just some embossing on here using some of these starbursts and popping them across the scrapbook page. Okay, now we have Celebrate Together, which has our celebratory sips designer series paper with our sticker pack, the matching 2-tone cardstock, and this is full of great sentiments. I had not noticed this stamp set before. Great for any scrapbook page, because you can put any of these together and get different sentiments or a different title on each page. I do love this paper. It's really sweet. I definitely want to use this one because we've got our purple flowers. Okay, Weekend Adventures. We have the designer series paper again, but it's 3 double, so you get 4 sheets. So you get 4 sheets of 3 designs, so it's a little different, and you get the sticker sheet. So it's got banners and lots of, once again, lots of wordy things, which works really well on a scrapbook page. As you can see here, all the words really bring together the whole page. The matching 2-tone cardstock, and once again, another wordy stamp set, which is great. We need titles and subtitles and all of those things in our scrapbooking, which is great. This is our base materials for our scrapbooking. So I'm not talking about this page yet. Okay, we're going to come over here and talk about our albums because these are brand new. So we have two different types of albums. We have postbound and we have a D-ring. I used to have Creative Memories, scrapbook, and I still do, albums and pages and stuff like that. One of my downline is going to grab these strap side load memory protectors and see if they fit the Creative Memories albums, because if they do, she is so happy. Then we have our traditional top loading scrapbook page protectors, and these are compatible with both the post and the D-ring. So this, I'm assuming, is for like our Creative Memories style albums, and this one is for our D-ring albums. So I do have the D-ring album, and I need to get the top load protectors. Writing it on my list so it gets ordered. Top load protectors. Okay, done. And that is page 75. Great. Now, let's go on about our flip-flaps. So, yeah, I didn't start, I suppose I did start with Creative Memories because Mum had when I may have still been living at home, Mum did have a party at her place. I still have that page. And I cut out all the pictures using the shape cutters, and yeah, it's a cute page. Would I get rid of it? No, because it's full of memories, but yeah, I do love the page. So these are flip-flaps. These are extra page protectors that adhere to your page or the page protector. Okay, couple of ways we can use them, and they can be used for extra photos, for hidden journaling, and they come in different sizes. We've got 3x3, 3x4, 4x4, or 4x6, and the 4x6 comes in landscape or portrait, so it doesn't matter which way you took the photo. Okay, so they are self-adhesive, and you get 12 in each pack. So you've kind of got here where you've done it, but it's a great way to add extra photos to a singular or a double page. So you don't have to make 10 pages of the same event. You can use the flip-flaps to add those extra photos that tell the story of the event without having a massive album of so many pages. So that is great, and this is something that came across from our we were talking about Creative Memories, close to my heart, makers. So this came across from them. Sorry, we're talking about too many companies today. Okay, now we're on to two-tone cardstock. Can you tell what I had to order last night? Luckily, this is my copy of the catalogue, and I added them up and added them up and added them up, and went, I'm missing a pack. So as I went through, I ticked, then I stopped at the end of the row, went back and checked, and the one I was missing was Azure Afternoon. Mind you, this was at 12:30 this morning. And then I went back and dotted everything, got to Azure Afternoon, and didn't dot anything else with my purple pen. Okay, so we have all these amazing colours in two-tone cardstock, and we do have white willow cardstock. I know most of our cardstock is, we have basic white. This matches the white colour that the close to my heart demonstrators had. So this two-tone cardstock is 12 by 12. It is different to our normal cardstock. Oh, that's the wrong sheet. It's different to our normal cardstock because it has a white core. It's actually lighter than our cardstock, so we can do some fun things with it. We can tear it, you can see that white core. You can crumple it and sand it and get that white core to come out. And it's two-tone, so I'm assuming this is Petunia Pop. So that is the true Petunia Pop, and then we have a lighter shade of Petunia Pop. So that is the two-tone. It's not my camera playing silly on you. It is actually two different colors, and when I get them in my unboxing, I will definitely share them with you. I haven't bought any White Willow cardstock because I happen to already have some basic white cardstock. So I did buy all of those. Some friends went in with me and we got a share of all of these colors. So I will have all of the colors, but I won't have 12 sheets of each. But hey, if you're a scrapbooker, you can get the two-tone cardstock in the kits, or you can buy it in these bigger packs. But the bigger packs are going to be great to have as we go along. Okay, tones of tones. This is showing you using the two-tone cardstock. I love that dad card. That's great. Oh, look at that shaker card. That's very, very cool. So just using the two-tone cardstock in different ways. Okay, taking the pressure off. You're putting the pressure on our die cutting. So all of these great dies that I've shown you so far in the past 79 pages, we need something to cut them with. And we have the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I use these machines all the time. I won't say with every project, but with majority of my projects, I do some form of die cutting, whether it's a label, whether it's a sprig. I sometimes, if I'm making a baby card and I know the baby's name, I will personalize a card. I often personalize special birthday cards for my kids. So I do that as well. So they are our machines. If you have any questions about them, please just ask. So now we are looking into our bundles. So these are a stamp and a die set. So you can buy the stamp and die separately, or you can buy them as a bundle. And when you buy them together, you save 10%. Loving the sentiments in here. And I can show you this die in action. Sorry, it's just because my lovely downline Katrina gave me this before Easter with Easter eggs in it. So this is this little bag, and she customized the little scarf for everyone, and she has scrunched up the cardstock to give it like a suede leather look. So that is that, and you can do so many things with that. You don't need to make it into a 3D project. You can pop it on a card and have flowers cascading out of it. You can have your lotion to go to the beach. So much you can do with those dies, and they are really fun. But I love all the sentiments as well. Newsflash, you're fabulous. So Grateful, a true story, exclusive, made just for you. I think I should put that on every card. Okay, next we have our coneflower bundle. So this, you can make a coneflower shaped card. And you have the stamps that go with it. You even have a butterfly. I miss the butterfly. Don't ask me how I missed the butterfly, but I did. Some really nice font. We do have some dottage for Glenna, who's gone, but Glenna is a dottage lover. So the coneflower celebration bundle. This is really fun and cute. Those kids or babies who want to, when you're decorating their room with jungle animals, it's always a really safe theme. We have the Silly Safari stamp set, which is Shari Casper's $1 million set, and we have that 1 7/8 circle punch. Such fun cards and some great sentiments that are actually on the circle, which is great. So up here we've got It's Your Day, Go Wild, and the zebra head, which is lots of fun. Okay, we have the Extraordinary Flora bundle. I need some advice with this one. I'm not sure what to do, because we have this beautiful stamp set and die. So you can get that as a bundle, but we also have some Flora washi tape, and you can cut out the flowers in the washi tape with the die in the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's pretty cool. I'm kind of thinking though, I want to see someone else do it first before I commit. But I really do like this, but I'm just not sure, because I love that you can get all of these flowers in one stamp and one die cut. I just love that you can get it all in one and create some beautiful floral bundles, and off we go. Now the washi tape, you alternate between pink and purple flowers. So not all of the flowers are pink, they are pink and purple. Oh my God, we've been going an hour. This is going to be a long one, guys, okay, just so you know. Now, this is fantastic for scrapbooking or for decorating for a party. These are called Party Dies Bundle. You have the party alphabet. So this is not shown to size. I promise you, not shown to size. And then we have the party banners. So the largest die is nearly 3 inches in size. Yes. Yeah, that is actually a really good idea, Helen, using the parchment paper. I really like that idea. Or even, I have wax paper up in my stash for when I stamp onto candles. I have a roll of wax paper up there so it doesn't get used in the kitchen. But yeah, so you can buy these party banners and the alphabet separately, because they're $173 and $70, or you can buy them as a bundle and save 10%. I'd buy them as a bundle and save 10%. So you can see here how they've been used very easily on a card, in a banner, and to decorate a gift, and even to personalize these boxes as party favors. So they've cut out the first letter of the person's name, and it is perfectly personalized. But these are great. If you're a scrapbooker, you need these dies, both of them actually, because how many titles do you go through? I stamp onto tissue paper, and then I melt it into the candle using the wax paper. I'm sure I have a YouTube video or two about stamping onto candles. I don't have any out because I generally do it at Christmas time, and they're all up in the roof with my Christmas decorations. But do a search for candle on my, hang on, I'm going to do a search on candle and see what comes up. Okay, if you search the word candle, you will get 2 2 hits. You will get the Light the Candles card kit, which is one you don't want, but there's one from the 25th of September in 2019 where I colour in a Santa and pop him on a candle. So that is called Holly Jolly Christmas. But if you search candle on my channel, it will come up for you. I'm so glad I could check that for you. Awesome, Donna. It's actually not hard to do. And if you do stuff it up a bit, you just melt the candle a bit more. So you definitely do need a heat tool. Okay, into some stamp sets now. The right words. Words for the insides of cards, outsides of cards, however you want to use these sentiments. And I love that we've got mixed font, so we can choose what we want or we can mix up the fonts, but this is great all occasions. Oh, I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. That's lovely. And that could be someone leaving work. That could be someone moving. Oh, that's beautiful. That's lovely. Okay, we have our fun people. We always have some people stamps. This is called Just Me and You. So 2 friends. I love that. And Playground of Life. I do have a grandson who does love the playground. I think he goes there like every Saturday. So this is another $1 million set from Sharon, and I'm not going to butcher her surname. And this one over here is Karen Barbers. So you can see how you can color these in to make some really cute cards for kids. Okay, these are called building block stamp sets. I did buy the stripes and dots. You can stamp them together or they are 4 separate stamps. And I love a good stripe. I love a good polka dot. And I had to buy it. So I bought that one. And this most wonderful time of the year. So this shows the 4 separate stamps. A lot of fun. This one, you get 4 separate stamps as well. So you get the 4 corners, you get a bow, you get 2 bows, you get a wreath, and then you get the sentiment on the inside. Or you can stamp them all together and get a great card background. So I love that. I love the versatility. I didn't get this one, but I did get this one. So maybe I need to put a little tick. I do generally go through and mark my own catalogue. So feathered fun is something I do have and I have shared in a video. So I just think these are super duper cute. And Helen, I'm so sad you missed out on our last team meeting when we played with it. Along these lines is fun. This was one of the prize patrols, and they've used a single line to pretty much draw each image. So I love that. Like, the dog is so cute. I can imagine Louisa looking like that when she was a puppy, but we didn't know her when she was a puppy, which is a bit sad. We have Peaceful Pier. This is great masculine set. You've got the trees, got some fishing, a jetty. Although the person I'm having lunch with today, my aunt, she's known my mum since before my mum knew my dad. So she's just second mum. But yes, so, and she used to live not far from here on the water, and we used to go fishing or go to the end of the jetty and just sit. I think we fished. I was young. This was also a prize patrol, Peaceful View, and I love how it's layered here on the beautiful gallery designer series paper. It looks like it's meant to be, but is actually stamped over the paper. They have used sponge daubers to individually or to multi-color this image, so that's really nice and soft. Okay, now we have our returning favorites, pen in hand for what I own. I own nothing on there. Thanking you. Love and strength. Grateful blessings. Natural botanicals. So they are all single stamp sets with nothing. So we do have our bundles. So I have that and I have that. The Be My Valentine, the cutest onesie, great for baby cards. Delightful Wishes, which I'm so glad carried over because I didn't use it enough. We have Layers of Beauty, which I own all three things. And this is Shelley Godby's $1 million set. I've got Lifetime of Love, Loveliest Tree, Terrific Toadstools. We have the trusty tools. I know, Helen, do you have the trusty tools or do you just have the paper? Oh, you love Peaceful View, Donna. It is beautiful. Okay. Wonderful Thoughts. I don't have that one. So they are some of, did I miss a page? I feel like I missed a page. Okay, there must be more. Must be more. So, ask a Stampin' Up! Artist. This is a question and answer. I'm not going to go through it with you. The questions. Can you use a hairdryer for embossing? The answer is no. And her first line is please don't. What are some of the ways you can use a bone folder? So that is great information. What is the Take Your Pick tool? I use this every video and it gives you some great information about using the Take Your Pick tool. Is the grid paper as essential as people say? I am going to say that is a maybe because it depends on if you use the grids. I may have grid on my glass mat, but I never, oh, you do have both, Helen. That's awesome. I don't use the lines to line up. My brain doesn't work that way. Fussy Gutting and paper snips. Our masking paper, which I don't use enough. I've already got paper snip scissors. Do I need the trimmer too? Yes, you need the trimmer too, because I know personally can't cut a straight line to save myself. Why do I need a pierce mat? So they have two purposes. So a lot of people use a pierce mat under their paper to stamp on, especially with our photopolymers. I generally don't need that, but a lot of people swear by it. And also when using, when piercing with our Take Your Pick tool, it's great to go straight into the foam, then you're not harming anything. Okay, these are some of our punches. So I have Labeled with Love, I have Modern Oval, I have Happy Labels. This is the one I want, but for some reason couldn't get last night. And I have the Heartfelt Hexagons. And don't forget, ladies, we also have a lot of products, even if it doesn't appear here, or stamp sets don't appear, we do have them in our online store, as well as an online exclusive. So I have this, I have Stylish Shapes, I have Nested Essentials, and I have the mini alphabet. So for all my scrapbooking friends, we have the party alphabet dies. So these are shown at true size. So party alphabet, we have alphabet a la mode, and we have the mini alphabet. So they are shown at size, which is wonderful. Okay, embossing folders. I have the eyelet, Joined Together is a new one. I have Damask. I have the Thoughtful Moments, which I need to use more. I have Dotted Circles. And that's all I have, but there are embossing folders, once again, on the online exclusives. Okay, fun with blocks. We need our blocks to stamp with, whether it be a photopolymer stamp or one of our cling stamps. We need something to put it on. And we have our blocks. You can see I pick that up and my fingers naturally go into that groove, and I can hold it nice and tight even with my non-dominant hand, which is my left. And as many of you know, I do have issues with my hands. So I love the blocks, and you can buy them separately or as a bundle. I do have and use some retired blocks because they do work very well with my hands. We've got our Stampin' Mist Cleaner, which cleans very well our cling red rubber stamps, and our Simply Chamois, which I use just water on, and I use it to clean my photopolymer stamps. You can also stamp and create backgrounds with our blocks as well, and I need to do that because I haven't done it in a long time, and it is such a fun technique. Okay, Stuck on You. These are all of our adhesives. None of them are new. So we have our fine tip glue, our Stampin' Seal, our Stampin' Seal Plus, which is heavy duty, my favorite multi-purpose glue, mini glue dots, tear and tape, dimensionals, mini dimensionals, our black dimensionals, which come in a pack with both mini and normal, our foam adhesive strips, which are great for shaker cards. Don't talk to me about shaker cards, we're not friends. Foam adhesive sheets, these are great to use with all those alphabet dies. Whack a piece of cardstock over the foam adhesive sheet, cut whatever shape or alphabet letter that you want, and you have it ready to rock and roll. Even put designer series paper and our adhesive sheets. So this adds dimension, this adds just flat adhesive. So and you can die cut with that as well. So this is some of our specialty paper. We have our specialty metallic paper, which does have like a canvasy texture to it. It's actually quite fine, but it's beautiful. Our wood textured paper that I have used for some Christmas cards. Window sheets, which are clear acetate, great for our shaker cards. There, still not going there. I think Cheryl witnessed me throwing a shaker card after a video in the bin. But anyway, we have our Fluid 100 watercolor paper, which I did stock up on recently. Gold foil sheets, silver foil sheets. I have everything on this page. I did just stock up on silver because I had none. Okay, which paper will you choose? I choose all of them because I will. Oh, thank you, Shelley. I know, I just talk and I hope people don't get bored, but I'm glad you think I explain everything well. These are a mixture of carryover papers and new papers. So this is where I was saying I'm doing a paper share. Information on my Facebook page. So it only involves the 6 new papers. The other papers I am not doing a paper share on because I already own them. Okay, so I just made a choice, and it was cheaper for my customers and my team to get the new papers rather than getting all of them. So it was kind of a cost decision that I made. And also, if I'm left with paper, will I use it? And I already have quite a bit of all the carrying over papers. So we have Irresistible Designs, and this is shown really well here. So this has a UV coating in designs on the paper. So you can use your blending brushes to bring out that design. And you can also swipe an ink pad over it, lots of different things. I will show you, you do get 3 designs. You get like a hexagon, a flower, and a leaf. So they're the 3. This is the Kingitsu Inspirations Designer Series paper. I tried to say it, everyone. Regal Distressed and Season of Elegance, carrying over. Amazing, love them. Both feature gold foil. Okay. Florals in Bloom Designer Series paper. Equally stunning, A-sides and B-sides. But when I get my designer series paper in, I will show you in real life. And I do get a lot of feedback when I do my order unboxings, that everyone loves seeing it in real life, because it is sometimes very hard. And I have spoken to the Stampin' Up! Head of photography, Dirk. Hey Dirk, if you're watching, love you, missed you in March. He's just so lovely. But yes, he said some products are just so hard to photograph and give them their best chance to shine in the catalogue, because there are obviously so many different variables when building the catalogue. Some people, yeah, it's just very intricate. He explained it really well, and it was lovely to hear. So I'll go through our new patterns first. So we've got the Turtley Cute and the 6x6 Beautiful Gallery. So you get 4 each of 12 designs, which is great. So many designs. There you go. Leslie, that still won't help me. That still won't help me, but that's fine. Carrying over Ness of Winter, Perennial Lavender, Country Woods, and Thoughtful Journey. Loving all of the ones they carried over. There isn't one in the carryover that I go, oh my God, no, because I have them all. Okay, 6x6 Splendid Autumn is carrying over. The new boho vibes and the carryover Beautiful bokeh. I have not used that enough. Okay. Yeah, so am I. I'm glad you think that too as well, Shelley. So these are our Colour Collection Designer Series papers. They only come in 6x6. Stampin' Up! Change out the patterns every year. So to have a look at them close up, have a look online. They are great. I love how they look like this. That's really fun. Okay. So we have our gifting, our envelopes, all of those things here. So we have our basic white note cards and envelopes. So you get the card and the envelope. We have our basic C6 envelopes, which are the envelopes I use when I send out a card. And these are the memories and more cards and envelopes. So those memories and more cards from earlier in the catalogue, they do fit those cards on them. Okay, embellishments, gorgeous. These are the hardest things to photograph in the whole catalogue. Got it on good advice from my lovely friend. I didn't get the rub-ons. Sorry. Oh, I knew I missed something. Metallic textured rub-ons. So they come in silver and white, and you get two designs, no, 4 each. You get 8 sheets, so you get 4 each of 8 designs. Rub-ons, that's page 124. Good thing about doing this, I miss things. So I'm only going to, no, I'll go through all of them. I lie. Iridescent foil gems are back. We're keeping our basic rhinestones, the druzy embellishments. They are delicious. They are actually photographed really well in the catalogue. Iridescent pearl gems. So these have an iridescent coating. Metallic gems, which are faceted. The pressed flower motifs, new. Antique pearls carrying over. Opal assortments carrying over. Faceted gems trio carrying over, as well as the purple shimmer fine shimmer gems. Rainbow dots are carrying over. The flower accents are new. The muted dots are new. And we have the in colours in pearls. Online last night they had that, or this morning, they had that image for both. So I'm hoping I don't get both the same, but that's, I shouldn't. We have the shades of green hexagons, they're new. Frosted dots carrying over. Loose gold gems, got those. The tiny bead trinkets and the extraordinary Flora washi tape. Okay, we haven't got as many ribbons. I don't use ribbon like I used to years and years ago, but we do have all 5 in colours in a faux linen ribbon. We have a Misty Moonlight and white starter pack, so you get less ribbon, but you get both colours. Okay, just let me take a little drink of water again. Okay. Basic beige ribbon, the shaded spruce and seafoam, real red and white baker's twine linen thread, and the baker's twine essentials pack. I have this, but I'm pretty sure I've used all of the grey granite, but I haven't re-bought it because of that. So in this pack you do get more of the black and the white as opposed to everything else, which is great. Okay, blending that stands out. This is ways we can use our ink. Oh, there's one thing I did not check last night. Storage. I did want to check one thing. Right, that's fine. Sponge daubers. So they are, you pop it on your finger and they have foam domes. Our blender pen, used that recently, last week actually. Our Stampin' brayer, we have our decorative masks that we can then use the blending brushes with. So we have a small blending brush and a regular. I've used both of those recently. We have our Stampin' Blends Colour Lifter. So that's when you want a bit of a lighter colour than what you've layered down. You can just scribble it over. And we do also have our Stampin' Blends Combo Pack. So these are the more natural, neutral colours. Sorry, I'm coming back to comments. These are our natural neutral colours. Now up here, they do show our blend storage. Our storage is no longer in the catalogue, but I did just look and all of our Stampin' storage is available as an online exclusive. Okay, these are our specialty inks. So we have our white. Our white comes uninked, but you get a white refill with it. We have our Versamark, which is great sticky ink for embossing. We have our Memento, which works with our Stampin' Blend alcohol markers, and you don't get any smearing. Oh, look at this. Stamp pad and heat. We can emboss with our white as well, which is true because it is a pigment slow drying ink. This is so cool. I love this. This is our waterproof ink in black and saddle brown. And you can watercolor with this without it smearing. Now this is our Keep It Clean. This is our Stays On Cleaner. Unfortunately, I highly disagree with this photo. Do not use your Stays On Cleaner on your photopolymer stamps. It will eventually eat them and change the quality of the image. I use my Stays On Cleaner on my clean stamps when I've used either of these two. That's just me. That's just my recommendation. Okay, projects that pop. Oh, what have we got here? Add some shimmer with our Winker Stella using our embossing powders, our watercolor pencils, lots of fun things on this page. Color personalities. I love looking at this. So I love purple. Purple is royal, charismatic, and confident. It represents luxury, ambition, no matter what shade of purple you use. And I'm thinking I have lunch in an hour. I need to get motoring. We had our color coach available on our online store. It is now a catalog item. So I use this quite a lot when I'm trying to use colors. It does have some color theory on here, complementary colors, analogous colors that are next to each other, and triadic colors that are in a triangle. And it's got some explanations on the back and all of our neutrals color palette as well. So a great tool to have in your arsenal. Okay, color collections. This is all of our amazing colors. I'm going to come in quickly and show you our 5 new ink colors. Cloud cover. We do not have the ink, but we have the marker. Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger. So they are our 5 new colors. Oh, Stampin' Right markers. Yes, sorry, Donna. Stampin' Right markers. Too many things. My brain is giving up on me. So we can buy things individually. Here are all our individual items. A single pack of cardstock, Stampin' Pad, classic ink refill, Stampin' Blends combo pack. So when we get our Stampin' Blends to color, we get them in a pair, and we get a light and a dark. Okay, so that's the combo pack, and 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock, which I showed you that page earlier, but we've also got them here. By collection, we can get the A4 cardstock, 6 by 6 designer series paper stack, or in these in colors we can get a bundle. Unfortunately, the bundle isn't available in the new in colors because of the cloud cover. Okay, so I am going to do that. So that their other 4 colors are only available individually, and there will not be a collection. Now, you can get ink refill bundles in our 4 core color collections, as well as cardstock 6 by 6, and you can buy all 10 ink pads in a collection. So if you are starting out, hey Kerry, I would generally recommend you start maybe with a set of in colors, and you get an assortment of the A4 cardstock, a pack of white cardstock, and maybe a few of our more neutral colors, and you're ready to rock and roll with colors that are designed to go together, because our color collections are designed to go together, and that is a great way to start. And then from your cardstock assortment, you can then decide whether you, when you run out of the paper, whether you want to buy a single pack or you want to buy another assortment pack. That is exactly how I started. I bought an assortment pack and I bought the ink pad bundles. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we've got another thing. Oh, there is a fault in my catalogue. There you go. Another ad about our kits, because it's been a long time since we spoke about our kits. Also, we do have a joining special this month. I didn't even talk about it at the start, but we do have extra value in our kit. I feel like I have gone over some pages. Well, no. Now, we do have a new and improved index. There have been things that have been improved this catalogue. So we have all of our things in groups and where to find them. Okay, last index wasn't happy to help, Kerry. And of course, if anyone has any more questions, please just ask. So this is where you can find things. So if you're looking for embossing folders, it tells you they're on page 109. So I, even myself, a lot of the time come to the index and then find where I am going. If you are selling your cards that you make, we have an angel policy, and we ask that the copyright Stampin' Up goes on the back of the cards you sell. That is all we ask, and that is available in a stamp set. Okay, and that just means because our images that we produce are copyrighted. Okay, it only applies to selling, so you don't have to do it with every card that you make. Okay, that concludes our annual catalogue walkthrough. Now I'm going to flip to the new May online exclusives. We're getting there. It's a big day, a huge day. Apparently I need to charge my AirPod case. Stampinup.com.au. Great. If I log in, it's going to take me to my demonstrator page. So fresh, find what awaits. That's all about our annual catalogue. So hang on. Let me go back. 12:30.
What do you mean?
Lunch.
Annie Glenn has just come off the 3 at 11:25, so she's going to come here first.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that Garth as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. Could you vacuum the kitchen? Thanks. Sorry. Visitors are coming early. Yay! Okay, so our sign-up special, $303 worth of products for only $169. Great way to celebrate the new catalogue. The door didn't shut. Okay, so let's find the online exclusives. Okay, I go menu and online exclusives. And these are the online exclusives. I'm going to start with our 2 new kits. So this is beautiful blue. There you go. It got closed. So that is the kit. We've got your In My Thoughts, sending love and wishing you comfort. My mum would love this kit, but she would prefer me to make it for her. Okay, that is the stamp set that you get, and this is all the products. Okay, so let's go back here. Our other kit is called Share a Smile. This is a non-stamping kit. So you get everything and you just stick and plonk everything together. By the looks of it, you also get a card box. That's fun. Really, we've got sloth, we've got toucan, some florals, a bike, a sun, cactus, some peaches by the looks of it. That looks really, really fun. And these are all the pieces that you get. So you get all the die cuts, all the sentiments in different languages as well. And you get the box that you can fold together. So, and that's only $25. That's awesome. And if you're not confident with stamping, that is definitely a great kit, or a great kit to do with kids. So we do have some of our other kits here. Okay, here are our new online exclusives. You guys have seen me play with the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. They're gorge. So Strawberry Slush, Pretty in Pink and Clear in Gold. We have the paper tags dies, which I will go into these products later because they do go in a bundle. So this is the bundle, the stamp set, and the punch. Okay, so you get those together. Let me scroll back down. We have the pressed flowers embossing folder. So hopefully you can see that detail there. So that's lovely. Let me get back out of here. You've seen me using the Blooming Phrases stamp set. There we go. None of that worked as I planned, but there we go. I think my vacuum cleaner is blocked and not working, and I cannot help. The Inspiration Squad. So we have a dragon, a lion, and a meerkat. Super duper sweet. Great for the kids in your life. They do love getting little inspiration cards. You did great. We love you. All of those things. Sentimental frames. So beautiful pierced details in those. Okay. More messages dies goes with the bundle. Healing, hugs and healing. Oh, look at those animals. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, that's gorgeous. So sweet. Okay. This is the Cheers and Sips bundle. So I didn't get these. I just got the paper. So that is the bundle, and I did show you the paper the other day. Now, when you're in here, I can actually go and show you the, here, I can go to the collection and show you the designer series paper. So there you go. Lots and lots of fun. We are getting there. We can do this. Okay. So, this is the hybrid embossing folder that goes, actually, if I click on this, it's just going to be quicker and easier. So, we have the stamp set. Okay, gorgeous. We also have this bundle. Okay, so this is the whole bundle. So I have no idea what just kamikazed onto the ground there because no one's here. I do have the, it comes with the dies and the embossing folder, and they do, you can cut and emboss at the same time, so you can get this beautiful embossed sailing boat. So I do think that's sweet. Did I purchase it? No. Okay, so this is the more messages. So it's just one big stamp, and then you can use the one big die to cut everything out. So we've got lots of amazing sentiments here, and I'll just show you the one big die. So you cut all those shapes out with the words all at once. So let's go back here. Have lots of fun going through the online exclusives. Let's have a look at the paper tags. So this comes as a bundle. So it is reminiscent of something from yesteryear, and I can't remember the name of it. But these are really cute paper tags. To me, they remind me of bread tags, but great for gifts and even on tags. Now, at On Stage, my friend, she's kind of my sideline in the greater Stampin' Up world of my team leader, and this is the dog bone die as she coined it. So that's really cute. Let's go back one more. Okay, we've seen that, we've seen that, we've seen that. Okay, pop and buy dies. These are a bit fun. So these are, it's popcorn. So we have this whole cute popcorn set, and these partially die cut. So like we had the partial die cutting before, this is just fun for all those pesky teenagers who are incredibly hard to make cards for. They all love going to the movies and getting their popcorn and having fun with friends. So we have Impressions A Bloom, and this is part of a whole big suite. So I'm going to go to the suite and show it to you. So we have those embellishments, we have the stamp set, we have the oval dies, the paper, that embossing folder, and we have the gold ephemera pack. So all in one neat package. I have already used this paper. I used it in a card that I made last week, but that suite is so perfectly coordinated and you can use for so many things. Okay, now we have the Scenic Adventure Bundle, which is just great for those scenes, but also for masculine cards. So you can build your scene with the dies, but you've also got great sentiments in here. Oh, you need that suite, do you, Shaz? I knew someone would come out and say they needed it. Party Piggy. Party Piggy is cute. We are making shaker dome cards with this one, and we do have the domes, and it goes with the 1 7/8 inch punch, I think. So his belly can be filled with some small lollies, or here they have filled it with lots of different sequins. So it is so cute, and I will show you the shaker domes. So the shaker domes are right here, and you've got the Party Piggy dies. Okay. Next page. Woohoo, we're going well. These are the loose shaker elements, and they're full of stars and iridescent fun. Okay, showed you that, showed you that. Okay, the flower garden, and I'm going to get in here because these are foiled embossed. So this is like a cane pattern, like the old cane chairs, and this is a floral pattern. So I just want to tell you the colors that they come in. So cloud cover, pretty in pink, and strawberry slush. So even though we don't have our cloud cover ink, we have plenty of other products we can use with that. We showed that, we showed that. The sentimental framing goes with the sentiment set. So like the one in the annual catalogue, you've got sentiments for the front and sentiments for the inside as well. So that is really nice, and those frames are so beautiful. Okay, the holographic. Did I buy them? Did I buy the holographic resin, or did I want them? I have to look. I cannot remember. Oh no, I did buy them. These are the holographic ones. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, they are really, really nice. Gold stripe trim. We've got our designer series paper. We've also got our Stampin' Right markers. They are in the online store. I did get, sorry, I'll just go back. And this is in the celebratory sips. But I'll just show you close up. These are the 2 embossing folders. So they are mini ones that go through the mini machine, which is great. The Welcoming Garden Kit, I think I've showed you everything. Yay me. Now, any last minute questions? Did you know on the last chance list? Okay, yes, Sue. On the last chance list, the cloud cover ink pad is there for demonstrators only. Okay, so as a demonstrator, we can purchase the cloud cover ink pad. It is basically, sorry, I'll just give me a sec. The cloud cover ink pad is, we buy it at our risk. It may not be the intended colour of Stampin' Up's want, but they are selling them to us and we buy them at our own risk, whether it is an effective pad or not. So back in the annual catalogue, we can get a collection of Stampin' spots, and I'm pretty sure they were close to the front. Sorry, just let me see. I'm pretty sure they were close to the front. So we can buy a pre-inked one in a set, or we can buy the uninked Stampin' spots, and we can buy the here they are, the classic Stampin' spots. So cloud cover is in there. So these are felt based ink pads, so it won't have the, and it hasn't had the chemical reaction with it. So that is why Sue, I do hope that answered your question. Does anyone else have any other questions before I leave after a mammoth 2 hours? No, now. These are, no, this is just a collection. It's not actually, did I go too far? Yeah, I've gone too far. Someone tell me what page that was on. These are not in colours. This is just a collection of colours. So Real Red, Petal Pink, Garden Green, Cloud Cover, and Early Espresso. So they've curated 2 collections, but they are not exclusively in colours. It just happens that Cloud Cover is in that one, and Darling Duckling is in the second assortment. My pleasure, Donna. If anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. In the description box, I have an in-colour comparison, and I have my first unboxing from On Stage. If you would like to order any of these amazing products, I do have my shop link in the description box. So you will need to press more to get to all of the links, but it is below in the description. Reach out to me on Facebook, on Instagram, or through my email. Yes. That's all I have from you. I had so much fun going through this. You saw that I forgot things, and I forgot those rub-ons. So hopefully I showed you something new in the catalogue, or maybe even gave you some new information that you can store in your brain or pass on to others. Have an amazing Tuesday, and I will see you back here on Thursday, where I will be making 2 special birthday cards that will be given away this weekend. So have a great one, and I will talk soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.